Hi guys, Kirk and Jay here with Kirk, Giordano Plastering. Today I want to answer a couple questions as usual. On one of my videos I said, if it's got 18 gauge wire, you know I didn't install it. I had a lot of comments. People say, what's the matter with 18 gauge? We use it all the time. Figured I'd answer that question. Okay, this is 17 gauge wire. I pulled out a new one just to show you. It's 17 gauge. You can use the 17 gauge or actually the 18 gauge. What's the difference? Well, 17 gauge is thicker. I like it because we've been using it for 30 years, never failed. The hectagon holes are 1.5 inches. The 18 gauge, it's a little lighter of a wire, but the holes are hectagon every inch. They're better for studs. We're going over solid walls, so I prefer this, but you can use the 18 gauge. For those of you who called and said, hey, I use it, you can use it. The 20 gauge wire, now this, I think these are about 90 pounds. The 20 gauge wire, that stuff I don't recommend for 3-coat traditional stucco. It's about 45 pounds, 50. You can pick it up. 25 years ago I was out Alta, which was West Side, formerly on 32nd and Hannah. And I was talking to Dan. I said, how come everybody's buying the 20 gauge and I'm buying this heavy stuff? He says, Kirk, you don't want to use that. In 10 years, you'll get a bunch of callbacks. You plan on being in business a while? I said, absolutely. So the 20 gauge wire is only for, say, the Stowe system. Is in some of those systems where you put styrofoam, you put that 20 gauge on it, you staple it off, you go 1/4 inch thick, or you use it for tile. On the bathroom tile, kitchen tiles. Another thing I want to point out too while I'm on this same job is the fella here did the 2 layers of paper. He used a roofing asphalt type of paper. You can do that. You can use a 15, a 30, a 60, whatever you want. Here's what we generally use. We'll use a jumbo 2-ply paper. It's spot glued. This way, if you're going long sheets, it's spot glue. It's held together so it won't separate. Here you have to put 2 layers and it separates. Takes a little bit longer and it's not necessary, but yes, you can use almost 2 layers of almost any kind of thing, but don't take my word on it. Call your city and find out what's acceptable here. What we're doing here, again, we're using a 17 gauge. This stuff here, it is self-furred, and there is a right and a wrong way to put this stuff on, guys. If you put it on backwards, you blew your furring strip, because we want the stucco to go in back of it and on top. We want to embed it. I've already installed all these layers with a hammer tacker. This guy right here, just to prove a point. Now what I'm doing is I'm coming back with my gun. Always wear your safety glasses, guys. We marked the studs here, of course, so we could see where we're at. Then what you want to do is every 6 inches, piece of cake, guys. And what I'll generally do is put one in the field too. Why one in the field? Well, and what is the field anyhow? The field is right here between the studs. You put one here. You put one here. Why? Because sometimes this is really bulged out further than the stucco wants to go. So anyway, guys, I wanted to point out that 18 gauge wire is fine. It's just the hectagon holes are a bit tighter, and it's great for studs. So I apologize for all the people who says, hey, we use 18 all the time. It's good wire. Yes, it is. I don't use it because it's solid wall. And if I was going to go over studs, which sometimes we do, I'd go with paperback, where it's embedded in the paper and the wire embedded in it. So anyway, I wanted to point that out because people watch what we do and they expect correct answers. Anyway, my name is Kirk, Jason on the camera. As usual, we thank you for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Once again, folks, we thank you for watching, and I really enjoy all your comments.
If you guys like this video, please click the like button down below, and also if you enjoy what we do, subscribe to our channel so we can keep making these videos for you.
My name is Kirk.
And Jay.
We thank you for watching, and from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.